another just to re-up. Pray to God it in his heart he found forgiveness for me. It was nothing personal, it was just business for me. When I got on, I paid him back and told him it was ugly. I'd rather ask forgiveness like 100 times than be asking for permission in a beggar's line. Cause of who I be and check out how I tend to mine. I got a partner who don't eat no pork at dinner time, but let you act like you gon' ever hurt or injure mine. He have your woman, and that's my dinner time. I keep my eyes on glory till the devil get behind. Now bear in mind the devil made me offers I decline. We not aligned, not combined, I am not confined to any wicked system that these demons have designed. They frame a mind and have you salty as a bacon rind. I'm trying to mastermind how to help out humankind. I'm open mind, but I do not walk with none aligned. My state of mind is to keep a peaceful peace of mind. Unlike Malcolm with my peace at the Venetian blinds. I'm trying to manifest some things in my subconscious mind that I have only seen in dreams in my unconscious mind. My dreams unrefined, spring to mind, a state of mind that make it seem this lucky life of mine is pre-designed. And if it is, to thank the Lord, cause that's the mastermind. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Madden football is the home of Super Bowl 56, and this historic matchup is brought to you by EA Sports. It's the Giants and the Silver and Black, and it's coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it will be the AFC champion Las Vegas Raiders taking on the NFC champions, the New York Giants. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And we will not have a return, so the first drive of the Super Bowl will begin at the 25. The Giants ready to go to work on offense, and leading them out, their third-year quarterback from Duke, Daniel Jones.
And he comes in off of a tremendous game in the NFC Championship round 2 weeks ago. This has been a team all season long that's really taken their identity from their quarterback, and he's been very vocal in days leading up to this game that he believes that this is their time, and he's going to do all he can to will them to a Super Bowl win.
Andrew Thomas, former first-rounder from Georgia, called for the penalty there. Now Jones. His throw incomplete. They were trying to get it there to Sterling Shepard, and that'll bring up second down. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley, and he'll get only a couple up to the 22. And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Throwing Jones, buying time to his left. Throwing deep for Galladay. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merritt. The Raiders getting ready to go to work for the first time, and they're led by their quarterback in his 8th season now in silver and black, Derek Carr.
And he's been sensational all season long, but he saved his best work for the playoffs, leading his guys to the AFC Championship a couple of weeks ago. And now he knows what lies ahead. He's going to need to put...
And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
Nice play call, a little bit of play action right there. If you can get those linebackers to freeze for just a split second, that's usually all the room you need in order to get it to your tight end.
So the drive takes them into Giants territory now, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Carr. Man open, that's Henry Ruggs. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down. On first down, Carr. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Again, it's Carr. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Henry Ruggs is the intended receiver. Third down here. Throwing now is Carr. And trying to get it to Ruggs, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 12. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. But no doubt, a very disappointing end to what was a pretty strong opening drive.
They had 3 points in their back pocket. It was there for them. If you don't like what you see, just throw it away. Make sure you get those points on the board. Don't get too greedy. He forced it there. You saw the...
He's got a man. Complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. It's a gain of 34. Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Raiders pick it up. The 20, 10, 5. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6. Touchdown. Striking first in any game is very important, but on this stage, the biggest of stages in the Super Bowl, that's huge.
You fully expect the other team to battle all the way through, but when you're the one setting the pace, jumping out in front, that has to feel great for the entire organization.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. And football going back here to the New York Giants, hoping that they can leave the ranks of the NFL's winless team soon after an 0-3 start to the season. That start continued on Sunday against the Atlanta Falcons, who beat the Giants with a 40-yard field goal as time expired from Younghoe Koo. Low-scoring game throughout in that one. 18 of the game's 31 points came in the final 4 drives. And New York took the lead with 13 minutes to play, but gave up an 8-minute drive and a touchdown right after that to the Falcons. The Giants did get a touchdown from Saquon Barkley in this one. That was the first for the star running back since suffering a torn ACL in the 2020 season. So I don't know if you call that a silver lining. Good to see him back in the end zone. And the Giants, if you look ahead, on the road their next 2 games. First at New Orleans, and then Week 5 they visit the Dallas Cowboys. To throw on 2nd and 6. Jones throwing deep for Galladay. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
Looking for Shepard deep. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by the rookie from TCU, Trayvon Merritt. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short memory, but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game.
There he goes, right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Darren Waller, 52 yards. And the Raiders will add to their first quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
And if you're wondering how fast he was going, next-gen stats clocked him at close to 21 miles an hour. Carlson now to add the extra point. And they're not going to get the kick off in time. Try it again now after the 5-yard walk-off. And now the Giants, they get the officials' attention and take another timeout. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. Carlson on for the PAT. And it's good to make it 14-0. And they're able to get the connection on a long touchdown pass. And that's one of the easiest drive summaries you'll ever see. One play, touchdown. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. Well, this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. The Raiders defense getting ready. And a big reason they have the lead right now, as we see on the screen, their 3 turnovers.
And how about the emotion now that the defensive team is generating for the entire team? Creating the turnovers, what they call takeaways, and turning those into points for their team. That's why they have the lead, and that's got to be exciting for those guys on the defensive side of the ball.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Hey, baby, this ain't good enough for us.
So offense moving a little too slow there, could not get set, and they get the penalty. Sooner or later, we should get a snap, I think. This is now 1st and 25 after another penalty. 2 yards on the pickup. It'll be 2nd down. Jones with a handoff to Barkley. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. They're already trailing here in this first quarter. Last thing they needed was to cough the football. They coughed it up, but luckily for them, it went out of bounds.
Yeah, still a long way to go, but when you're losing, every possession takes on a little bit more importance, doesn't it? And in that case, they almost made this game a lot more difficult for themselves by turning it over. Fortunate there.
And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Being chased out left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's a defense call. The timeout here. And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. And here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. On that catch, he's already eclipsed 100 yards here in the first quarter. Charles, he's on pace for over 400.
And playing with great confidence, isn't he? I think he probably had it coming into the game, and now that he's really come out of the gate this strongly, how'd you like to be in the huddle with him right now? You know he's demanding the football. And guess what? I throw it to him. He's having a fantastic game, and they haven't defended him yet.
Carr now on first down. He's got it. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. 2nd and 1 from the 2. Now Carr again. Oh, looking for Waller, but this is intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. Through an opening, and there he goes. Past the 20, 10, and he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Giants touchdown. Well, that's going to change the course of things. They had a good drive work and a chance to really open things up here in the first quarter. Instead, the defense, they got exactly what they needed.
Yeah, they certainly did, because making that type of a play gives them confidence moving forward and maybe makes them a little more reticent on the offensive side of the ball.
Because if the touchdown had gone the other way, this thing could have started to get ugly early. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upset. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, decent field position through the pick 6. Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time?
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position and not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Now they'll throw with Carr. Rolling to his right. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
Well, a lot of credit to the play caller here. He saw the design in his mind and implemented it. A little zone stretcher here because they started the tight end on the left side of the formation and sent him on a crossing route. And this works really well where you can find that space between levels, and they were able to do so for good yardage.
A gain of 3, second down. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. Calling a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. Now a play fake. Carr. He'll buy some time right. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5. Carr to throw for it on 4th down. Able to find Waller. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. They were caught in no man's land that time, but the decision to go for it, that was the right one. It's a first down. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Carr. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. They've got another first down. The Raider passing game clicking on all cylinders right now. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Carr. On the move to his left. And that is caught. It's Ruggs. Touchdown, Vegas. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders continue to look good here in the first half of this Super Bowl. And he moved left there, Charles. Little danger play. He didn't throw toward that left side. Went over the middle. Got the 6th one.
Yeah, he seems like the type of guy that when you told him as a kid, don't touch the stove because it might be hot, he touched it anyway. And this one, he got away without getting burned.
Carlson down to add the extra point. He knocks it through, and he extends the lead to 21-8. So that drive, 12 plays in length, and it winds up in 6 points for the Raiders. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. New York's offense back out there and set to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for me. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. On the draw, this is Barkley. And, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Well, when you get an elite running back like he is, sometimes you've got to employ the by any means necessary method to get him down.
Yeah, sometimes you're relieved even if a flag comes out. But if you just get the hand up and you get it on the mask, you can kind of get away with that. But as soon as you curl it around a finger or the hand, that's pretty easy for everyone to see, and they'll call that one every time.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. Now the play clock hits 0 here, and we're going to get a delay. And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. And boy, again, they won't get this off in time. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. Off play action. Jones. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. A reminder, coming up at intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Jonathan Coachman and the crew in Orlando for our EA Sports halftime report. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Oh, and Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now it looks like we've got a Raider here slow to get up. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Saquon Barkley and the Giants offense set to kick off their next drive. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. And they just did not get the snap away in time. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. On a delay of game there, they could not get the playoff in time.
Frustrating for the head coach. Frustrating for the offense. Sometimes you have to get the play call in a little bit quicker.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the playoff in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Don't do us like that.
Play clock down to 0, and that's going to be a delay.